Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. Today we want actually to have a candid discussion about why I believe that Rigathi Gachagua is doing a lot of mistakes, and those mistakes are going to cost a lot to the opposition leaders. And when I am saying to the opposition leaders, I say the group of Rigathi Gachagua, which comprises Rigathi Gachagua himself, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Edwin Fred Okengo Matiang'i, and Martha Karua. So this group has actually come together, and they all believe that they are going to make sure that let come 2027 presidential election, they will gonna unseat President William Samoei Arap Ruto. But from what I have observed, it is that Rigathi Gachagua is doing very many mistakes, and those mistakes are actually going to cost that side of opposition a lot, because they feel that they will unseat President William Samoei Ruto let come 2027 presidential election. But William Samoei Ruto is actually watching them keenly. And because Rigathi Gachagua is actually committing a lot of mistakes, it means that now those mistakes that Rigathi Gachagua is committing will be used as a weapon by William Samoei Arap Ruto, and he is going to defeat them badly. So that is actually what I'm going to explain to show you clearly how Rigathi Gachagua is actually making mistakes here and there, and those mistakes will cost them a lot. And if you are interested in that discussion, I could request you to stay put and request you kindly to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also, whenever you do the prescription, always remember to smash the bell button, because by doing that, you will give YouTube permission so that you can be notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. Now, let me go back to the discussion, and by starting, let me give you a very simple story that once upon a time, we used to have two neighbors. One neighbor was quite strong. He used to be very strong. He was having very many sons. And the other neighbors was having few sons. And therefore, this strong neighbor always used to tell the neighbor who seemed to be very weak that soon I'm going to remove you from this place. I'm going to import you because you are too weak to be my neighbor. And this strong neighbor could show how mighty he is. He could tell this weak neighbor that I am strong. I have sons who I can use as a weapon against you. I am rich. I have the resources which I can use even to hire people to chase you out of this place. At the same time, he could even come out and show the weapons which he can use himself to eliminate that neighbor. And that neighbor became very attentive to all this, and he arranged very well. He put weapons quietly. He actually looked for resources, and he armed himself efficiently without showing the strong neighbor. And actually, he always brought out weakness. When this neighbor could actually stood to tell this weak neighbor what he is going to do, the weak neighbor could use that to make himself strong. He could know I don't have this, and he could go silently and put it. He could know that I don't have enough people who can fight this person. Then he could go out, he could make more friendship with other people until he became very strong. But he knew himself that I have made myself strong. And therefore, one day, this strong neighbor said that I'm now going to this person, and I could make sure that I remove this person from this place so that I can take the entire space. And also the weak neighbor also went against the sons of this strong what? Strong neighbor. And he planted in them silently the disbelief character, such that the sons of this strong neighbor, they started doubting each other. They could say, this my brother wants to get everything from my father. So they actually turned against them. And when this person was hitting this weak neighbor, the weak neighbor went against that person, and he destroyed in disbelief the strong neighbor. And that is actually what Rigathi Gachagua is doing. Rigathi Gachagua is showing William Samoei Ruto that I'm very strong. I have the numbers. When I have Canvas, when I have the people of Mount Kenya, when I have the Kisses, and William Samoei Ruto is watching that keenly. And I believe what Rigathi doesn't know, that William Samoei Ruto is a very shrewd politician. He just watches you, what you are doing. And you may find that this time, when Rigathi thinks that his group is growing, you may find that the government now is planting government machinery within that group. And those government machinery will eventually break that group into pieces. Because the entry of Matiang'i made Rigathi Gachagua to come up and to say, our group is growing. And now it is eventually evident that we are going to destroy William Samoei Arap Ruto. But William Samoei Ruto is watching, and he is saying, okay, that's what you are doing. That's what you want. Now I will actually make you to split into pieces at the end. And now he will be planting his machinery into the Rigathi camp. So Rigathi camp should actually do things in silence. Even they have also come out, and Rigathi has come out and he has said that we are going to work with Matiang'i, we are going to work with Kalonzo. And they are showing that Matiang'i might be the torchbearer of that group. Instead, they should be doing things silent. They should tell Matiang'i, make your party to grow up. They could tell Rigathi, make your camp to grow up. They will tell Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, make your party to be such a Raj. They will tell Master Karua, also make your party to be such a big. And then they will go to various parts of the republic and try to build their empire there. And then at the end, they will pick somebody very slowly, actually without making William Samoei Ruto to know who is going to be the torchbearer of that camp. And that actually will make William Samoei Ruto not to know what to do, not to know what to plan. But now Rigathi is showing William Samoei Ruto everything, what they are going to do, how their group is becoming big. And I'm very sure this is a weakness, because this is not their strength. It is making William Samoei Ruto to be more shrewd. It's making William Samoei Ruto to go silent on that group of Rigathi Gachagua. At the same time, Rigathi Gachagua of late, he has come out and he has said, I am going to be on the ballot. And that is a weakness. Remember, on that group, the person who has the majority, the truth to be said, is Rigathi Gachagua, because he has more following in Mount Kenya. And Mount Kenya is a fort-rich region. And Rigathi is saying that my case will not prevent me from being what? From going for presidency, let come 2027. And it is true that Rigathi Gachagua may go to court. And by the time his case will come to conclusion, it will be past the election. And maybe you may find Rigathi has become the president. So by Rigathi saying that he too will go for presidency, that can be used by the side of William Samoei Arap Ruto to plant suspicion between that group. Now Kalonzo will be saying that this person may be taking us for a ride, and at the end, he will stand for presidency. And Kalonzo will start becoming suspicious of Rigathi. And that might happen to Matiang'i. So if that can be used to plant suspicion in the Rigathi group, then that might split that group completely. And if that group will split, then I'm very sure William Samoei Ruto will be in State House for the second term very early in the morning. And this group could have been sent home straight. Remember, William Samoei Ruto defeated Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He defeated Raila Amolo Odinga. Being together, they had the deep state. They had everything in their disposal to defeat William Samoei Ruto. But William Samoei Ruto showed a lot of weakness. And then that group of Raila and Uhuru, they thought that it was going to be very easy for them to defeat William Samoei Ruto. But at the end, they were defeated hands down. And Rigathi is forgetting all that. And he's trying to post how they are going to remove President William Samoei Ruto from power, instead of showing that character of weakness, but which is a strength, which makes your opponent keep guessing what to do. And by the end of it all, that opponent group which is going against you could be caught up with the time. So the way Rigathi Gachagua is posting, we have the numbers, I am going to be the president of this republic, I'm going to stop at presidency, that we will make sure we unite. Our group is growing, and it is definitely, we are going to unseat President William Samoei Arap Ruto. And even the way he is taking William Samoei Ruto head on, it's quite dangerous. Remember, William Samoei Ruto actually went slow on Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, nearly up to the last day. He was able to take William Samoei Ruto actually a week to election. But all other days, he could praise Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He could still say, this is our president. Respect him. But it is opposite for Rigathi Gachagua. And Rigathi Gachagua is copying Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Because remember, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, he always goes head on. And because of that, it has costed him a lot to get presidency. Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe that Rigathi Gachagua is actually causing a lot of brander to the opposition side, such that those branders will be used by President William Samoei Arap Ruto to sneak into presidency for the second term, late come 2027? Please drop your comment in the comment section below, and please make sure to subscribe, hit the bell button, and give this video a like. And for those ones who have subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you so much. May God bless you so much, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And with that, I say thank you, and may God bless you all abundantly. Goodbye.